Hey everyone, Samurai Kai here, back for the third episode of the second season of Princess Connect Redive. So, last episode, Kyaru was the focus, our wonderful cat girl, our spy girl, and all that. She had a little bit going on with trying to figure out who she is, what she's fighting for, what her priority is. I don't remember exactly how it was phrased. Something about because one girl planted that seed in her head, whose sake are you doing it for and all that, and she kind of had to figure that out through the course of the episode, but it seemed like she did by the end of it, with that whole line about being her princess knight and all that. We also had a wonderful concert which was not interrupted. I was positive we were about to see shadows come in, maybe some explosions here and there, and a lot of "Oh no, stuff is happening! Someone please protect me!" I don't know. I was expecting some of that, but no. Kyaru and Christine just kind of took care of it in the background, so it all kind of worked out. So yeah, let's jump into this episode and see how things go. Hopefully they go well. 3, 2, 1, play. Alarm clock. Who wakes up in the morning? Dr. Uni. Where's my list of names? And a good morning to you too. I just want to see if this character was on the list of names that I got. I don't think so. So it might be a new character. Because there's so many names. Yuki, Kyaru, Saren, Suzume, Rima, Mitsuki, Nanaka, Eriko, Hatsune, Aoi, Shio, Rin, Christina, Mahiru, Misogi, Mimi, Kyoka, Tamaki, Yukari, Akino, Mifu. There's a lot of them. So are we sleeping on the roof? I got some skin, just let me let bothering me. I like how we have illustrations to assist our protagonist here. I don't think that's on the list. Oh wow. Oh wow, I remember you. Oh, I remember you. Oh, okay. I see some in the background. Oh, okay. What do you need help with? Oh wow, that is a nice academy. We're gonna go visit? Wow, we actually get to go to freaking out Joe-sama school with a classic Gokigenyo greeting. One of my favorite greetings in anything, anime, video game, whatever. That's a really nice looking school. I think I got it. I don't know, maybe your voice actress, the reason. I don't think so. Yeah, the more I look at her, the more I'm trying to remember some stuff involving her in the first season. So it's kind of coming back to me now. I mean, it's kind of expected for an academy like this. Do they have light novels? Also, somebody under that pile of books? Yeah, I had a feeling. Is that the doctor from earlier? Dr. Uni? Yep. Well, we found her. Let's just pretend we didn't see anything. She's still there. Were you really, like, stuck under there? She's a Bokuko. So I found a girl. Can I keep her? Well, I kind of figured that's what happened. The whole night? Damn. Okay. I love how she says her own name. Do you not want it? Okay, okay. And she's just still on the floor. It's not quite how we describe it, but sure. Oh, you got a little on your face. The floor looks so clean. Okay. She is definitely an interesting one. I forgot what I focus on. Okay, that's a little bit understandable to forget. It's a bit of a mouthful. That's a really good shot of the library. Great deception. Not to brag or anything. And more importantly, more cute girls. Chieru? Wow, she's animated. Man, she is very different than her. They're like complete opposites. Man, because I watched what was the show called? Jahi-sama wa Kujikanai. She's reminded me of the other Hanakana voiced character. That sounds quite fun. Green Guardians. Man, that does look kind of spooky. This is how you get captured by a witch and turned into stew. Oh god. Oh god. That freaked me out. Oh god. I like her kind of like deadpan voice. Yeah. Yeah, a lot happened while we were gone. Let's fill you in. Don't ask me. Thank you for your observation. I kind of already love the blonde girl. Yay, let's go, guys, in the spooky forest. You should write down, where it was, so you can find it. I would not be able to write that well in the dark. Apparently there is now. Really pretty flowers. Actually one of the prettiest graveyards I think I've ever seen in anime. Do you learn the sun song here? Hey, don't say that. Maybe we should hold hands. I guess so. Does it teach you languages? Hard-headed as she looks. I'll be as kind as I can be to a rock. I did it? Oh, did we lose someone? Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I think we might be having some issues here. Did you break the rock? Oh god. What did you do to the rock? And don't leave her behind. Is that ground rise? Yo! Yeah, I think it's time to leave. Keanu. Of course, Keanu looks the most afraid. I would have tossed it too. It's no time to have that researcher spirit. We need to get out of here. These are Green Guardians. I knew we were going to lose someone. Take this. Okay. I mean, I appreciate the trying to keep spirits up, but you really do try to monopolize all the animation budget, don't you? Oh, the fog is looking pretty thick. Damn it. Well, she definitely has reason to be scared now. She's all alone. That's why we should have held hands. Nobody ever listens to me. Oh, that Yuki, I think. Yeah, at least you're not alone now. Don't trip. Supposed to be as agile as a cat. So did we just lose Yuki again? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I like... What the heck is happening? She burying all of her friends? Can we not bury them, please? I kind of like those guys. Well, this is awkward. Well, then, please explain it to me. I would love your proper explanation for what you're currently doing. Oh, whoa. Also, why does the screen keep glitching? Does this have to do with that deception we talked about earlier? She's having a field day over here. I saw that sparkle in those eyes. The power of connecting with a princess. And diving in. And with the floating book and everything, she really did look like a RPG companion character. I mean, I guess they kind of all do, but... That one's got a crown. Is that the king that was mentioned before? Just, there's no time for an orgasm, okay? It's a fairy. No touch. No. Oh, God. Did that just melt or... Well, I got that much, but... I feel like I need to watch those memories again to fully get it. She hugging the skeleton. I wouldn't be able to hug a skeleton. I don't care how much of his memories poured into me. I wouldn't be able to just hug a skeleton like that. It's lovely. She's already on the swing. Yeah, that's really not okay. Out of everything, that was probably what shocked me the most was that head break, honestly. Right, so she can somewhat understand. Oh, that's good. In my back pocket. Okay. Why? A plane existing outside our world. This is a lot to take in. Well, that's good, I guess. She did say that. Wow, she is really cute, actually. That nickname just never really gonna. I never get used to it. Doesn't help that the way they translate is kind of weird. Well, those two are quite close. Well then. Not quite what I expected for an episode. I really could fall asleep to the CD. Especially when I record it, 11:30 at night. Mirror glaze on the mind. Okay. Well, that was the third episode of the second season of Princess Connect Redive is the name of the show. Okay. So, this episode we actually got to we got to meet back up with Aoi, which I definitely appreciate. I really do appreciate that. She was one of the characters I remember the best from season 1 for probably obvious reasons. So, and she just shows up suddenly when Yuki's on some errands to buy some stuff. and she kind of enlists her help because I guess she was somebody at the school I think enlisted her help for something, and she was kind of like expecting the worst, you know, because she's a little bit self-conscious, you know, thinking that, you know, as a loner, you know, country girl, all that sort of stuff. So she was a little worried about it, but yeah, she goes to this nice school, Saint Theresa's Academy for Girls. Like, yeah, very much a Ojo-sama kind of school. You know, we got the Gokigenyos and all that, and pretty much my favorite kind of anime school, really. So yeah, very, very high level. Just everything is so rich looking. The library is vast and multiple levels and a very shiny floor. It's a good place, a good place. We also found a girl just hiding under a pile of books, you know, as you do. Honestly, that scene there kind of felt like what you would see in a visual novel if when you like meet a new character for the first time and you can, you know, start down their character path, right? I don't know, it kind of had that vibe to me, right? Because a lot of time visual novels will have different girls that are part of different like niches, you know. They'll often be like a book reading girl, you know, but you of course meet in the library, and you have to have some kind of starts to meeting her, like some kind of incident that draws your attention to her, like being under a pile of books, for instance, and needing to be rescued, right? It had that kind of feeling to me when I watched it, so just thought I would mention that real quick. But yeah, she is very much a researcher, smart, memo taking kind of girl. And she is very, very interesting because she has like a somewhat deadpan, you know, kind of speaking style, right? And whereas some people at the school are much more like peppy, like the one girl that was with the blonde-haired girl. I don't remember any of their names, but yeah, she, man, that girl. But yeah, they were the ones that ended up kind of hanging out with us through the episode, right? But I do quite like the school uniform, very very fancy, but yeah, we basically went on a nice adventure in the dark, scary woods together at night, which is always a good chance to build up friendship, right? It's almost like a test of courage sort of thing, kind of. But yeah, we went to go do that, and it got a little bit spooky because for one thing, we found a graveyard which I guess wasn't there before, or they didn't see it before, and then it was like a misty kind of graveyard, and we apparently were like going in circles or something because I think they said they saw the same grave twice. So yeah, a little bit worrisome, especially because someone mentioned something about possibly losing each other or whatever, and so I knew it was going to happen eventually. And then she whips out a talking rock because why not? There was a lot of weird things that happened in this episode. Let's be honest, but. Yeah, people just started to get scared and run away because it looked like stuff was coming out of the ground, like skeleton hands, and we saw these big old shadowy green guardians, as they were called, and everyone was all freaking out, although I think it turned out the green guardians were like the friends Aoi made, I think. But there were still also skeletons in addition to that, and all the glitchy stuff, which I guess was separate from her green guardian friends, like, because it was all together kind of chaotic, but I guess those are two separate things, but... Also, one girl trying to cheer people up, Cheerio, whatever she said. I do appreciate the attempt, but like, there's only so much you can do when you're in that kind of scary situation, alone. Well, not alone, but you know, at night, fogginess, skeletons and monsters around. You know, glitches in the sky. Glitches especially would scare me if I started to see them around there. But yeah, and then we had that one scene. Oh yeah, the one scene where all his hands like came from behind, like Kyaru, and then she just like, yeah, just straight up, like, oh god. I mean, we had some weird stuff happen in the episode, but nothing really caught me off guard quite as much as that, because up to that point we had no reason to believe Aoi would like attack us, right? Like, I got no reason to think that in the episode. I was just happy to be reunited with her and stuff like that. And suddenly I see hands coming from behind Kyaru, and I'm thinking, okay, what did I think? What was the first thing that I thought? My first thought was it was going to be one of her friends that was just trying to, you know, scare her. Be like, aha, gotcha, don't worry, it's just me, your cute friend. I'm not actually here to harm you. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking. You know, maybe it was, I don't know, Pecorine or something. That was kind of what I thought. And then suddenly neck breaking. Like, that just really caught me off guard. But yeah, then she explains about the friends and stuff. Like, it's kind of weird, but you know, she's a loner. It's sad, but yeah, it is what it is. And then we just like got these memories, like we started to see fire and stuff, which I guess this is supposed to be like the demise of a country or something. I didn't fully understand exactly what I was watching, because we had a skeleton with a crown on it, so it was clearly a king of some country, right? And they already introduced the concept of some kind of falsehood about the world or whatever through her research or something. So I'm pretty sure this was, connected that in some way, and she was just having the time of her life, being like, "Yay, this is so educational," and all that. Well, because you got the sparkles in the eyes while we see like fire bursting around us, and they're preparing for combat and stuff. And freaking two skeletons trying to run off with our broken neck, unconscious Kyaru, which is not okay. I mean, I would do that too if I found her, but still not okay. But yeah, we got to see some combat there. But yeah, then we started to see some more flashes. See if I can really figure out anything from this, because we see like fairies, which is interesting. Because I don't think we were seeing fairies like that before. And then we get to see what they're like before the skeletons, the king and all that. Where he clearly has a nice daughter with the flowery head thingy. And we see the fairies and stuff. Everything seemed pretty happy up to that point. And we see more, fancy lights and stuff. And then we see everything, I guess, go downhill because there's fire and bandits attacking. And the fire's around. There's corpses everywhere. The king is like distraught, I guess, because his country's failing all around him. The country he's worked so hard for. But then it's like in a blink of an eye, he like becomes evil looking. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like there's like something's like dark and shadowy and stuff. Like, I don't understand that part. Like, because that just I don't know how to take that. Like, is that just supposed to be he just broke mentally and ended up like that as a result of what happened to his country? Otherwise I'm not quite sure what that means. If it was just some kind of literal curse that fell upon him. I don't really know. And then we had a shot of him with the daughter, which is this is the most horrible part. He just like reaches out to her as we see the dark aura like around him. And touches her and just kills her. Like that's just really horrible. I don't know what to say about that, or I just don't quite get what happened really, I guess. I feel like there's like a puzzle piece missing to this overall situation. But otherwise, or something's just going over my head. Maybe both, but either way, it's a horrible backstory for that skeleton, that king skeleton. But Pecorine, being a good girl she is, princess, she's able to just hug it out with our skeleton king here and, allow him to pass on. Which is good for him, and I guess good for anyone the skeleton stuff was scaring. But yeah, that was a lot to take in. And then we got more details from our researcher, right? Well, first we saw Always Place and stuff like that. But because she's talking about how she got about the original notebook and stuff like that. It's essentially tried to investigate the graveyard, and where she mentioned it. Yeah, not only that, but there are no books indicating the existence of that country. So I guess whatever the country we saw, like some kind of travesty befell it, right? And that's, I guess, trying to be hidden in history, like the entire existence of it's trying to be like, just trying to erase it from history, right? So anyone that researches tries to, dig their nose into it, they the powers that be try to put a stop to it, which I guess they did with her. I guess what it's trying to say. But yeah, it's a lot to take in, but more or less kind of what I think that's more or less what's going on. But yeah, just basically some kind of big conspiracy thing, I guess, is involved with this. I don't know, but that was the episode. It definitely was a lot. Man, this was quite the episode. I just can't stop thinking about that part where the king touches the daughter and she just dead, like green smoke or whatever. Nothing but the clothes left. Like just that was hard to watch. I don't even have much context for what I saw there, or much attachment to the characters involved in it, but that was still rough to watch that. But on the bright side, we got to see Aoi again. We got to see a lovely Ojo-sama Academy. We got to see Kyaru get her neck broken. We got to meet our cute researcher Bokuko girl. We got a lot of good stuff in the episode. I'll try to focus more on that. But yeah, I guess we definitely are delving more into like the history and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes in the future. But yeah, that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I can see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.